Yas Marina in Group 3. It's not really a one-make race like it was 6 months ago. Yas Marina, it was just the Porsche the whole way. Now we have the Audi and other one, the Pug, a pretty good one. I'm not very strong at this track. This is the B lobby. Spoiler alert, I don't have a fantastic result. I think I finished P8, right smack in the middle of the track, which I'm fine with. And I'm keeping this account B rank just because the vast majority of you are B rank or lower. I would assume, otherwise you wouldn't be watching these how-to videos or racecraft kind of videos, I guess you want to call it. I guess this racecraft is more like just an example video of other fast drivers teaching how to apply them, just to show you that a regular driver like me can apply them and have decent results. So if you have decent results, you can lobby up and get in a more appropriate lobby where you can have good races. So here, mediums and softs are required. I went for a sub-optimal strategy. I started on lap... Well, we all start on lap 1. I started on softs, and I pit on lap 1 to go to mediums for the remainder of the race. Don't do that. Stay out on mediums for a good number of laps, a good halfway point, and then pit for softs. I chose mediums, staying on mediums just to dumb the pace down, be more appropriate for this lobby, you know, instead of just trying to smoke everyone out of the gate. Not saying I could, but you'd never know. So I'm dumbing down the pace on purpose, being the most disadvantageous to myself as possible, make it more realistic, to show you can get good results too. I give up 4 positions right at the start and slow down tremendously so they all can go past that start at the back with these back guys. They start on the turn. It's absolutely atrocious. They should have a rolling start where we're closer together, or even a grid start, even though I hate grid starts. But I think a grid start would be appropriate here. Penalties. A lot of grievances about the penalties on Yas Marina. The track limits are championship limits. If you don't know what championship limits are, they are the inside white line. Pretty clear, cut and dry. Inside white line are the track limits. You go outside of that, you'll get a penalty. How often they give the penalties is pretty strict. Like, there's a fast racer named Luke. I get a lot of my info from him. Watching him race, watching his racecraft, it's how I approach my attitude on racing on him. But he talks about the track limits and how real drivers do it. If they go marginally over a line, they don't get a penalty yet. They rack up 3, then they get a penalty. Here, they give it every single time you sneeze over the line. And I agree with his approach. I think his approach would be good. Because in real life racing, you don't get a penalty every single time you cut across the track unless it's a deliberate cut, like you cut over the green right here and you get across. But just a little sliver over the line, you really shouldn't get a penalty. Here I go into the pits and get on mediums just to get out of the way and get clean air. I recommend everyone gets clean air. So I fast forward it to, well, not really fast forward. I thought I jumped ahead the whole race here. So, lap 2, no one around me. Not a lot going on. Just running pace. I have traction control on too, just to dumb my pace down even more. Yes, traction control does slow you down marginally. Unless you lean on it too much, and it'll slow you down tremendously. Slow through here, sacrifice the speed on the first turn to get a good exit on the second. And I like to stay on the inside right here, not cut way wide right away, which is the shortest distance to A and B is a straight line, right? So that's why. And I have no warm-up on this track. I just jumped right in and ran a race from the back, doing all this stuff just to show you guys as good results possible by racing smart, racing patient. Don't overreact. Like right here, I go to spin out. A lot of people try to save it too much and they end up spinning out more. So not really a lot to talk about on this race. I'm sorry. I don't even know what to yammer about. This track's tough. The people that do the best are often the ones that get the least amount of penalties. So, okay, we're jumping up to lap 7. All my passes were either people in the pits or people that wrecked out. I had 0 battles. And this guy coming out, he is on racing softs. I recognize that. I am not going to battle this guy. I'm not even going to attempt to be making moves on him. And if you're in the same situation as me right now, I would recommend you do the same. I have aging medium tires. He has fresh softs. He's going to be moving faster. So you guys, if you're in this spot where I am, don't try to battle. It's just unintelligent. Just let him have it. Run your pace. If he makes a mistake, that's one thing. And if you don't, stay behind, run laps. I got good distance on the guys behind me. I'm in a really good spot. Like, not a great position to finish, but I'm in a good spot. I'm not really battling for the guy in front. He's going to be moving faster. I have a lot of space. The guys behind me. I'm in a stress-free area. I don't need to push. And people here, they want to get that 7th position, and they push too hard, they wreck out, and then all those guys pass them, and they get frustrated. Try to do the next race while still frustrated, and they don't have good results. But here, yeah, I caught up to the guy during the turns, but I'm still not going to make a move. I don't feel it's appropriate there, so I just stayed behind. Jumping ahead, last 2 laps. It was really uneventful race, just everyone wrecking out. I started P last and finished P8. Just driving patiently, not pushing. Again, this is my first race of the whole week. No warm up, just jumped in and away you go. And I feel it's pretty realistic for a B-ranked lobby pace. I'm probably right now a B pace, which is fine. I'm okay with it. I'm not really looking to work on it right now. Maybe later. I'll be racing a lot more this week in Daily Race A. I like Daytona and I like road cars. So yeah, the only way I'll be picking up positions now if people wreck or if they get severe penalties. That guy is gone. I am not catching him. I am gone in relation to the guy behind me. They are not catching me unless some stuff happens. So we're just gonna hold right here, not push, just run a good, consistent lap, and finish P8, which is fine, halfway up the grid. So if you're finding yourself in lobbies and you're finishing middle ground nearly every time, P7 through P9, some P6s, some P12s, you're in the correct lobby. Whatever lobby, if it's a C-rank lobby, sorry, you're in the correct lobby. But if you're finding you're the one setting the fastest laps, you can outpace these guys, but you call them dirty drivers because they keep hitting into you. You're probably engaging where you don't need to engage. Just hang back, let them wreck themselves out. You get those positions for free. So patience. Patience always the key. Patience always works. I'll say always works, but we're in the long game. Patience works. Patience the winner. Not race per race, but week for week, month for month. Patience is the answer. I'll preach that day in and day out. Yeah, those guys are gone, aren't they? If some of you haven't watched my videos before, I've got the red area active. I don't have the greatest eyesight. I don't pick up brake markers that well. So I use the red area to gauge when I'm going to brake. That's just me. You don't have to do it. Yes, I race in chase cam too for the same reasons. I don't do bumper cam. It's just too wild for me. I can't handle it. My nervous system doesn't like it. Almost lost that turn too. So just trying to finish the race and move on. I don't know how long I would be making these videos in a spot where it's kind of discouraging, but I'll make one once a week. It's fine. Maybe it'll take off. It'll be crazy. It won't, but that's fine. Anyways, race patiently, race smart, don't engage unless you have to. Don't make a move unless you're sure to complete it. Get out there, go race, have a good time.